So this box just came in. Um, it looks good. There's no sign of water. This I placed this order last week off of AquaBid. Now, if you guys don't know AquaBid, it is like an eBay for fish related products. Mostly people buy fish, shrimp, things like that, but they do have like live foods. They do sell dry goods, but mostly livestock. So backstory is I wanted to get some L046 zebra plecos in. When I checked earlier this year, they were the lowest I found was $75 each. Now I've always wanted them. I've been watching them since they were first released kind of in the hobby, but they were going for like 400. They got all the way down to 75. I should have bought them, but I didn't, thinking that it wasn't in my plans yet. But I've been shopping around, looking, and they went up again all the way to almost 200 for each one, at like 1 inch, 1 to 1.5 inch, and that's still really expensive, out of my budget. So I decided to go with my second choice, which was Snow White plecos, which is they're just like they sound. They're all white. So there's a guy on AquaBid selling some that he bred. It was nice packaging. It was 5 or 6, and it was free shipping. So just by judging on this shipping label, it's only $11.35. Like $11 for shipping, which is really great. It's a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. But it was a 2-day, and I wasn't too worried about it. It's coming from Michigan. I live in Illinois, which is like a state away, so not a big deal. But this guy had 0 reviews, so he hadn't bought or sold anything. So I was kind of nervous, but I messaged him first, asking him questions, and like he was replying pretty promptly, so I felt pretty confident. But if this is just like a bag of jelly beans, like I wouldn't be surprised. Paid through PayPal. Always be safe. Do that if you're unsure, because you can always dispute it. So here we go. All right, first bag already looking good. I can see 2 of them, 3 of them. It's bagged pretty nicely, double bagged. Good amount of water to oxygen air ratio. It smells though, so I'm kind of worried. So I've got 3 in here. All right, I did buy some shrimp off of them, some red shrimp, and they all look like they made it. These bags, super cute. There's like several in there, which look awesome. This is what the smell was. So this one is no good. It's a bag of shrimp. And this one's no good. All right, so 2 bags of shrimp that didn't survive. I don't know why, but I've got like 7 in here that are good. I think that was the smell. And then thankfully we got the other 3. So 6 total super whites. They are all in great condition. Shrimp are not. So everything that's good. I will toss them in their tanks that I have ready for them. Quarantine them. Just gonna get them temperature acclimated before I open the bag. But yeah, that's pretty much the unboxing. I wanted to do that part because I didn't want to leave these guys in here for too long. But let me take a picture, message the seller, and then we'll see what happens. So I know the view kind of sucks, but it's the best I can do because this tank is low, and it is a It's going to be used for my quarantine. Um, it's been 30 minutes. Figured it's good enough time to get them out. Um, I'm just going to do the standard plop and drop. And the water should be acclimated enough. So always never want to get any of the bag water inside the tank. Just netted them all in. There they go. Pretty sure all three of them are in there. And then the next one, let's cut off the top, make sure. All right. Three of them in here. It's nice that there's a larger one. All right, and that is it. It's pretty much just putting this net on this container and catching all the water. They smell a little funky, so that's good. Let's see if we can take a closer look at these guys. All right, you can see right there. They're called the Snow Whites. These 6 are currently short-finned. The seller did say that they come from long-finned parents. So if that is, I see that the sponge filter is not on. If that is true, then we can expect, if they have babies, that they will have some short fin DNA and they might throw some short fins. All right, there we go. There they are. Maybe I should have kept the filter off. All right, really excited to get those guys chunkier and hopefully start breeding. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did hear back from the seller. He responded really quickly. He said he's gonna, give me a refund of a majority of the cost for the shrimp. I did wait probably like 5 minutes, and I did see it on my PayPal account. So I went ahead and left him those good reviews because he didn't have any, and I took a chance on it. I did tell him, hoping everything goes well, and if it does, I'll make sure to leave you a review because I see you don't have any, and that could possibly prevent people from ordering his items, but it should get him on a good start. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out AquaBid, check it out. But do keep in mind that it is a no frills website, meaning don't expect, a, how do I say it? I don't know, easy to use format. It is almost like a forum style layout, but I'm sure it's really low overhead. I don't know if they charge any fees to the sellers, but they don't for the buyers. Just remember that you are most likely going to pay for shipping, and things are going to come to you shipped. So a lot of sellers have a DOA policy, which is a dead on arrival, which means if you get something just like I did and it wasn't to your liking or it wasn't alive, then you could ask for a refund, even if it's partial or a full. But usually they have it where the policy is 2 hours after it's been delivered. So I did make sure I was home today, so I asked the seller to ship out Tuesday, which was 2 days ago, because he said it's going to be a 2-day shipping. So he was happy to comply. Everything went well. As soon as the package got delivered, I brought it down here and then just started recording. So you do want to keep that in mind. If you're unsure about that kind of stuff, then just stick to your local pet stores. Prices probably a little bit cheaper than your local pet stores, but you can probably find somebody who lives around you, especially if you have swaps, where prices could be better and you don't have to worry about paying for shipping or the stress of shipping. So yeah, I think that's it.
you know, hopefully you guys did learn something. I definitely think it's still worth taking a look at, just to even browse around, see what they have available. Also gives you an idea of what, I guess, what standard market price is, because you know things always fluctuate because things always fluctuate. So give it a shot. Hopefully you guys learned something here. I'll see you guys in the next one.